What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Hope everybody had a good Christmas. It's the first time out in the garage since I did my last video before Christmas and stuff when I did the work on the boat. So if you guys have not seen that one, go back and check it out. That's when I was doing the fuel system and the ignition timing and stuff for the crank trigger and stuff on that. So if you guys have not seen that one, go check that video out and everything. So that was the last time I was out here in the garage before Christmas. So yeah, I'm just getting back out here in the garage today to get some work done on the red truck. So hopefully we can get the LS motor dropped in and ready to go. So I'm working on the engine bay, trying to get it sanded and hopefully get it primed and painted tomorrow, because it's supposed to be in the 60s tomorrow. So I should be able to roll it out and get that painted tomorrow. So we're getting pretty close. I just got to finish up, so I'm going to do a little bit more tonight, call this a night, and then I'll get up in the morning and finish it, because it usually is pretty cold in the morning until probably right around noon. And then hopefully I can try to have that all done about noon. And then I can roll this outside, prime and paint the frame, and get it all painted. And then we can let it dry, and then I can get back on, get some stuff situated for the motor. Again, I don't know if I mentioned, I did get the heads back Thursday. I just kind of have those sitting on the motor right now. I still got to get my head gaskets and head bolts. I did order those Thursday night. I should hopefully get those here in the next few days, and then we can get the head gaskets put on and heads put back on it, and then I'll probably get it set in the truck and then finish everything else up in the truck, getting the rocker arms and push rods and all that stuff back in there and torqued. But here is the heads that we got back from my guy that I took them over to. So here it is. If you guys remember how dirty these things were and stuff, so they came really clean. Guy did good work on it, gotten everything done. Checked the springs, all the valve guides, make sure they were all good. Everything looked good. And he got the bolts out of the heads that broke off for the exhaust manifold. So pretty happy about that. So he had to helicoil one and stuff, so which is no big deal. So I'll just make sure I'm a little extra careful with that one so we don't mess that all up. But yeah, so I also cleaned up a little bit to make it look better to go in there. Got the water pump gaskets all cleaned off so we can put the new water pump. I got tape underneath the head for right now, and I did that until I can get everything else finished. I can protect the cylinders and stuff while I finish getting everything cleaned up and everything. So yeah, we got some pretty cool stuff for Christmas and everything. So getting this so I can set the motor in and out, pull the motor and install it in the truck and out of the truck. Got the new sun visors that we needed. The other ones were they're just getting pretty crappy. And then plus I'm also going to be installing a new headliner because the fabric is starting to hang down and all that. So we haven't got that yet, so that'll probably be the last thing to get and stuff. So we also got this right here. This is for the crank trigger, or I'm sorry, the torque converter for this setup. So this is from ICT Billet. Let me pull this out and show you this. So this right here, this part right here will go on the converter, and then this part will slide into the back of the crank on the LS so I have that for this application for the OBS. So if you guys need to get one for yours, if you ever do one, ICT Billet has it. And here, so I ended up getting that for Christmas. What else did I get? I also did get my ECM computer brackets, so I can get that all mounted and everything. I'll show you that stuff. But so here's this piece. So we have that. What else did I get for this? Oh, let me show you the brackets for the ECM I got, so this way I can actually mount the computer, which is pretty cool. So here's the computer, and here's the ECM brackets. They're both the same, so I ended up getting those for Christmas. I just haven't found a place to put it yet. Hopefully once I get the motor installed and get the wiring harness, then we can find a place to put that and route it, and then seeing if I need to make a cover or a shield for it to protect it and all that. So here right now, it's coming along pretty good. I just need to get kind of back in here and back down in there and stuff. I had to get a little bit of that fender well there, because when I had the carbureted set up on this, and I had the fuel regulator sitting right here where these two holes are at, and it spilled the fuel, it got on here, so kind of got that all messed up. Still got to do a little bit of sanding right in here, kind of back in here, and of course over in here. I'm still kind of working down in here. So hopefully I'm going to try to get that finished up tonight, if not in the morning. So this way, like I said, hopefully we can get it pulled out tomorrow and get it primed and painted. And once that gets primed and painted, then we can start getting the motor set in there and get everything else set up. And I ended up pulling the condenser out of it, which is sitting right there. Because when I had to pull the lines out, because I'm going to put a new compressor and stuff on it. Need to get the bracket to mount the compressor. So just the crappy part now is I got to replace the condenser, the lines, of course, and then I also got to replace all this in here, this and I believe that's behind there. So hopefully, I did find all the parts to replace everything, put all new stuff on it. Because I know when I tried to undo the lines here for the condenser, it broke the line off the condenser. So kind of sucks, but I'll get a new one, and I'll get a new one of that and all the pieces that we need to get that put back together. Just right now, I'll just let it go for right now. All the wiring will still be there for it. I'll keep everything so that when we go back, we'll have all the new stuff and everything, because I believe to replace all this, you have to pull the dash out, I believe, to get that replaced. So hopefully at some point we'll do that. I'm not really going to do that right away and everything. That'll probably happen once that project right there gets done, and then we'll worry about getting the AC going on this. So that's kind of where we're at on the truck and everything. Still I'm trying to get a guy to do this transmission, to do the tail shaft. I think we might have found one to get that done. So I'm just waiting on his schedule. I know he's been off for Christmas and everything. So hopefully once we contact him and talk to him a little bit, then hopefully we can get that done and get ready and get that done and ready, and then get it installed in. So looking pretty forward to it, getting pretty excited. That's where we're at on this. So like I said, this is the first time I've been out in the garage since I did the last video on that over there. I took some time off, kind of hung out, getting some things ready for Christmas. So yeah, so hopefully now, I'm hoping between now and New Year's I can hopefully get the motor in here and get it set up, and then hopefully proceed with trying to get everything hooked up and ready to go. So the next thing I need to order now is the wiring harness for this. Do that, and then I'm gonna get the radiator ordered. So hopefully I'll get those in here hopefully by the end of this week, hopefully. And so I'm hoping probably beginning of next year I should have the wiring harness and the radiator here, and then we can start getting wires hooked up. I can get the ECM hooked up, and I also need to get the bracket to mount up for this, for the remote accelerator pedal, or for the gas pedal. I still need to get the bracket for that to fit for this gas pedal I got and stuff. So so those are the three things. I need to get the wiring harness, the radiator, and the bracket for this gas pedal in here. So I'm hoping if I get order those three things tomorrow, and hopefully I can get them in here by the end of the week. So hopefully by next weekend I could have at least the wiring harness and the radiator here, so I can keep going and stuff. So we can get going with that, and then all that. So that's pretty much it on everything, especially the red truck. Like I said, I haven't touched anything. This is the first time I've been out here since I did the last video. So hopefully the next video I can do it with getting the motor set in, get it placed, and go from there. So I think that's pretty much about it. So again, like I said, the next video is going to be with me getting the motor set in, getting all the rocker arms, push rods, everything all put back together. And then I also need to get the knock sensors for this. I'm going to go ahead and replace those while I have those out. And then plus also in the process, the wiring for the knock sensor. One of the knock sensors broke, so I'm going to order a wiring harness for that to plug in and stuff. So then I need to get that cleaned up, and a new gasket for that. Get the valve covers all cleaned up, get the new gaskets. You also get the intake all cleaned up, ready to go, new gaskets for it. Then here is the coils and stuff. I am going to be buying a new bracket to install, and I believe ICT Billet has some pretty cool brackets for these coils, so I'm gonna end up probably getting those and other stuff. So I'll probably end up getting those here shortly, but I'll probably wait until probably before we start it up to get those going, so I can at least put those back on to get the wires ran and plugged in, try to get everything kind of cleaned up and look better. So yeah, so that's where we're at on this project and everything. Got the heads back like I showed you guys, got them cleaned up and all that. So the next step is to get those bolted down and get those put in and then get the motor put in, and then hopefully get the transmission done, can get that set in, get the torque converter back on, and then hopefully get everything all placed in there, and then we can start messing with all this mess here, and then plumbing up the fuel system. So so that's pretty much about it. Again, that's pretty much where we're at, where we stand with this project. Nothing really on the boat either. I haven't touched it either since I did that last video. So still got some more work to do on that. A lot more work to come for that. So just a quick little update and all that. So hopefully, again, like I said, the next video is going to be when the motor gets set in there. My goal is to get it set in there, like I said, between now and New Year's. I am off work on Wednesday, so maybe that will probably be the next video to get that. I will show you getting the motor set in this OBS. So if you guys want to see that video, like, subscribe, turn that bell notification on, keep up with the videos, and please like them and all that. So I think that's pretty much about it. All I've gotten done so far today. Not too bad for a Saturday. So again, thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Please, again, like, subscribe. Let's grow this channel. Let's see if we can get to 1,000 subscribers by July next year. That would be awesome and great. So again, thank you. I appreciate you guys watching, and we will see you guys on the next one. Thank you.